Evening viewer, welcome to our Globe viewers of breaking news. Tehran has told Gulf Arab states it would be unacceptable if they allowed use of their airspace or military bases against Iran and warned that any such move would draw a response, a senior Iranian official said. The official also said any action by Gulf states to balance oil markets should Iranian energy facilities be hit by Israel was not part of the discussion so far. The comments come amid growing concern over possible Israeli retaliation for last week's Iranian missile attack as Iran's foreign minister Abbas Arkachi visits Saudi Arabia and other Gulf states including Qatar for talks on Wednesday. They followed discussions between Iran and Gulf Arab capitals last week on the sidelines of an Asia conference in Qatar when Gulf states sought to reassure Iran of their neutrality in any conflict between Tehran and Israel. Iran made it clear that any action by a Persian Gulf country against Tehran, whether through the use of airspace or military bases, will be regarded by Tehran as an action taken by the entire group and Tehran will respond accordingly, the senior Iranian official told Reuters. The message emphasized the need for regional unity against Israel and the importance of securing stability, he said. It also made clear that any assistance to Israel, such as allowing the use of a regional country's airspace for actions against Iran is unacceptable. US President Joe Biden is expected to hold a telephone call on Wednesday with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu that will include discussion of any plans to strike Iran, according to a person familiar with the matter. Washington hopes to weigh in on whether the response is appropriate. A separate person briefed on the discussion said, "Yeah, the White House did not respond to a request for comment." Biden said last Friday he would think about alternatives to striking Iranian oil fields if he were in Israel's shoes. Last week he also said he would not support Israel striking Iranian nuclear sites. The Iranian official said Tehran did not discuss the issue of Gulf Arab oil producers raising output if Iranian production were disrupted during any escalation. US news website Axios citing Israeli officials reported last week that Israel could target oil production facilities within Iran as retaliation. The Organization of Petroleum Exporting Country, that is called OPEC, which is de facto led by Saudi Arabia, has enough spare oil capacity to make up any loss of Iranian supply if an Israeli retaliation knocks out some of the country's facilities. Much of OPEC's spare capacity is in the Middle East Gulf region. Iran has not threatened to attack Gulf oil facilities but has previously warned that if Israel supporters intervene directly, their interests in the region would be targeted. BNS exclusive report, Globe TV, Delhi, Bharat.